I got inspired off of the fact that I got 195 views on that sex video, but that's probably the reason why, because it was named sex. And I did to talk nothing about nothing else but sex, but it probably got viewed a lot because everybody thought there's gonna be some type of sex. Anyway, I've been having this thought that maybe people, myself, we don't look at life in a structured way like we should. Hold on, it's dark. In a structured way. A lot of folks that probably know me will probably be like, who is he to talk? His life isn't structured. He's going through this. He's done that. Okay, yeah. But I put it to you like this. You're going to learn more from a person who's doing things wrong than you will from somebody who's doing it right. And most of the time, the people that's doing it right can't explain it to you. Because, especially if they've never done it wrong. So, because they've never had to reevaluate the actions that they took. You know what I mean? Whether that was given to them by somebody else, somebody told them to do it, or whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. But like for example, when I think about my children and why I made them, it wasn't just because I loved their mother and I was attracted to their mother and wanted to have sex with their mother. Nah, it wasn't just that. But of course, in the time and the moment, as a human, that's the thought process. You get what I'm saying? That's how you think. You ain't thinking about it the way that I'm about to say. Like, for example, you're making children so that way you can keep your bloodline going, and so that way you can create a being that's better than you, that can take the skills that you also have and in your gene and certain what you call it, talents or natural abilities that may come from your gene pool. You're using that DNA, that information code, to blend with another being and take their genetic code, which is the reason why you're attracted to them, the reason why your eyes see them first, and it makes you think, because whether you know or not, you may think, oh man, she look good, her body banging, but in actuality, in full actuality, your brain is processing her bone structure, how she walk, you know what I'm saying, how pretty she actually is, yes. All in hopes that, or all in thoughts that we're trying to figure out if this would be a good blend with our DNA to create a higher leveled, more, a stronger, smarter, more habilitated being from these two. On the scientific side, on the information side of it. Of course, on the spiritual, emotional side of it, you're recreating life. You're keeping life going. And you're doing it with somebody that you have a deep connection with. You know what I mean? So, I think that if people would actually take the time out to think about that type of stuff a little bit more in that way, and kind of not push the emotional stuff to the side, or the feelings to the side completely. It's more like put them in their place, bring them out when it's time. I think that that's when one of my major issues is not knowing when to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's something I'm starting to figure out myself. And when you think of things like that, from spending money to, you know, working jobs and, you know, everything, you start looking at things, what people will say, logically, constructively, and you'll bring the emotion in where necessary. And that's the way I feel the mentality of human beings approaching all subjects off the top, which most people ain't even gonna talk about this because nobody's thinking about this. Nobody's thinking about the way that you're doing it, what you're doing in life may be affecting and giving you bad outcomes, giving people bad impressions. Just got through talking about young man at work supposed to be going to the badge pit, and I'm like, this may not be the greatest idea because this person's already too outlandish with the way that they do things, just the way they speak to people. They don't even know how to, you know, tone it down, show some respect, be humble, bring humble to the table. You know what I mean? But you know, these things I feel can be developed because the brain is a massive computer and that's software. It can be changed, interchanged easily. You just gotta actually go through the training process, the discipline process of making that happen. And that's just my thoughts on that idea. You know, I got inspired by the 195 views. That was crazy. That's mad crazy, even though that's small on a small scale. That means there's a lot of folks out here looking at that, because it ain't like the 12 subscribers that I got looking at it 195 times. That's not what that is. That's not possible. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, even if it was misguided. Mad love, keep looking. I'll be doing more stuff. It'll get more exciting. Right now, you know, it's hard out here for a pimp when you trying to make that money for the rent and the Cadillac and gas money spent. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a whole lot of bitches jumping ship. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Like right now, it's hard out here for a pimp. So, you know, you get your money up. Can't go to war unless you got your money up. Get your money up. So I'm trying to get that money up. Right now I'm just sharing my life. Anyway, like I said, man, love to all those that's viewing it. Keep viewing it. Do me that. Like I said, I got big plans. Got plenty of things that I want to do and bring out. I ain't even done with the music. That got stalled. Got comedians out here that I've been finding that they need a spotlight. I'm bringing to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing them out. Like, hey, come check these folks out. You know what I'm saying? Soon as we can get these contracts together, get this money together, the clothing line coming out, Cannesty. That's mine. Gonna be my own personal designs, and you know, really the idea for the business is custom at a great price, so that way you can get your name, your labels, and whatever it is that you can dream up, just like tattoos. You know what I'm saying? That's the age we're going into, custom. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to be an individual, needs to show individualization. You know what I'm saying? Because why are we putting other people's names on us? Why are we representing other folks? Represent yourself. When you go to court, you have a representation, or you can represent yourself. Same thing in life. And that's what I'm planning on doing with that. So, you know, you got the music, you got the comedians, you got the clothes. Eventually, as time goes on, I want to get into these models, because that's also going to go into the clothes. You know what I'm saying? Wife is a very good pole dancer, and it's going to do pole dancing exercise videos. You know what I'm saying? A sexy way to get yourself in shape. You know what I'm saying? And spice up life at home or party. You know what I'm saying? Having parties, that's always a bonus. You know what I'm saying? That type of situation, being able to do that, or like I said, the main goal, exercise video. But of course, you can take it as far as you want to take it. There'll be options for different types of videos for different types of subjects when it comes to the pole dancing. Uh, that's far future. You know what I mean? But immediately, like I said, music. We're gonna get into them clothes. That's what's the plan right now. About to go back to school. You know what I'm saying? Get that diploma. Yeah, I ain't finished high school. I'm gonna go grab that. You know what I mean? That'll open up some more doors, and you just keep doing that, knock them down. So that's the plan. That's why I was like, let me go holler at these folks. It'll help me, when I go back and look at the videos, it'll help me stay motivated to keep going. So that way I can stick to my word, you know what I mean? No matter what happens, because that's how I feel now. Things has been so bad and things have went so awry that it's like, it's just time to focus in, make these things happen, because these things are the building blocks for your whole entire life, your children's life, how life is supposed to go, period. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, one more last time, much love. Holla at your boy. It's KJ up in here. I will be back soon with more videos, with more content, doing more stuff. Holla at me.